President Bush had his big hurricane speech last night outside in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
The light shining on him as he walked across the lawn so graciously. Then you're watching the speech, and you see bugs landing on him the whole time he's talking.
You know, it's the year 2005. We can't protect our president from bugs, filthy, disgusting bugs.
You think you could have sprayed him with some off, some no-pest strips attached to him, something.
Is there anything on this planet as gross as nature that just will gnarl you out as much as natural life on this planet? Bugs are filthy. The germs they carry, it's disgusting.
And just everywhere. There's no getting away from them whatsoever. There's not like, oh, if we move into this climate, there's no bugs there.
Right.
Everywhere you go, every region, every climate has their own bugs.
And no matter how much money you have. You know, Donald Trump is going to have to put up with a gnat flying into his mouth like everybody else has ever had to deal with. To me, that's the grossest thing that happened to you. A fly or something, they dive bomb you and go directly into your mouth. It's disgusting.
And why so many legs? Why do they have to have so many legs?
Filth, to spread the filth.
Ah.
You don't want to get really grossed out? Look at any bug like multiply like under a magnifying glass. The closer and bigger they get, the grosser they are.
Oh, they're all spiky and they get claws and their jaws open the wrong way.
And I'll tell you something else, Fez, and I got to use a bad word here. They secrete.
Ew.
So there's all kinds of secretions coming out of them.
As soon as you said that, I'm itching.
Like they say, when a fly lands, he throws up and takes a dump at the same time. Every single time. So if you see him land on your corn on the cob, just throw out the entire dinner.
I have to.
Earl is so grossed out. He just took off his headphones. This is the world you were born into, Earl.
I know. I don't have to.
Filthy. So I want you to know what happens. I want you to know what God made for us to have to deal with every day.
I just despise a picnic. I can't stand eating outside when you know there's flies landing in the potato salad and you're having mayonnaise-based fly shit.
I'll say this, and I'm not saying I'm better than God, so don't act like I'm bragging. But I know one thing. I would have got rid of the fucking bugs day one. There would have been no bugs if I was God. And then I think you'd have a lot more people believing. You wouldn't have so many atheists. I think one of the things that makes atheists is the bugs and the filth of the natural life.
Worse than a regular fly are fruit flies. I was drinking a glass of wine the other day.
I bet
and
you
I
were.
was just
Way to break a stereotype, honey.
Just downing it.
sipping it until I realized there was like 20 fruit flies just hanging out. Cause it's like,
Did you leave the stoop?
Yes, I did. Went back in and poured a new glass.
No, they're disgusting. Any kind of bug is there a bug that's even likable? There's none.
No.
They're all disgusting.
No, even if you get a nice fuzzy bumblebee, this thing's still going to sting your ass.
I hate the way they look, too. I don't even know where honey comes from. It grosses me out, though.
Their asses.
Does it?
I
Does
think
it come
so.
directly from their asses?
Yeah, it's right out of their ass.
Jason, you're on Running Fez.
Hey, Jason.
Let's go to Shannon first. Shannon.
Oh, Shannon.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Those bugs are called love bugs. It's actually two bugs having sex.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them in Florida. It's disgusting.
You know,
They go ass to ass.
Yeah, and that's what we're planning on. So it was actually bugs having sex on our president.
That's nice to know.
Oh,
And those
so-
love bugs, you know, you run over, you hit those on your windshield. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what they're made out of, but it must be something like crazy glue because you cannot get that crap off of your windshield. Again, they just leave a stain on there that is just solid.
Because they don't have anything other than that goop inside. You ever do this? You ever smack a mosquito, see the blood burst, and then you feel like, all right, whose blood is that?
Oh.
They're
Yeah.
actually taking blood from other human beings and then poking you in the arm with it. It's like having an AIDS needle with wings flying around.
It's a flying bathhouse party.
Oh, they're disgusting. You know what? I'm going to take mosquito and put it at the top of the disgusting list. All right, wait. I thought of something even more disgusting. You ever check a dog for a tick and just see that the regular hard tick is now just big and fat and bloody because it's been on your dog for like 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, it's blowing up like a tick balloon.
And what creature would take in so much food that it would become 7, 8 times bigger, just filled with dog blood? Oh, disgusting.
It's so gross. They're just, I hate a fly. I think most flies just...
Over a mosquito.
Yeah, flies, will really not... If I see a fly, you know how they, buzz up against a window or something trying to get out?
Mm-hmm.
I hear that buzzing. It immediately feels to me like I got a fly caught in my throat.
Yeah.
I feel like I swallowed the damn thing, like the old lady.
Have you ever swallowed a fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross. Oh, you got that fly in your eye one time, remember? A mosquito in your eye.
Yeah, and I had to have you take me to the men's room and just wash it out.
Yeah.
That thing was lodged in there under the lower lid. Ugh.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
Fez, I want to know, what kind of wimp are you? You can't even use the bathroom in public, and now you're scared of flies?
I just hate them. I'm not afraid of them.
He won't eat at a picnic, and he won't eat at any kind of street cafe.
Yeah, I hate outside eating.
It sounds like you got some kind of weird kind of complex. You might want to seek some kind of professional help here.
Yes, I will go see a psychiatrist immediately because I hate flies shitting in my food. I'm a nut bar. Lock me up. Earl, call the guys with the white coats. Take me away.
But
please do.
Do you know, Fezzy, that if you know how big a human is, right? And you see how big a bug is, how small they are.
Right.
Bugs on this planet outweigh us something like 10 to 1. So you can imagine. I mean, we think that this is our planet. There is so many more bugs than humans you can't even imagine.
Yeah, you got to think, if you see a bug in your house, how many more there are behind it. Behind a wall, just dangling from an egg sack, ready to march in.
That's the thing. Do you like an egg sack?
I hate an egg sack.
What if you caught half of one in your sandwich?
Oh, and it's still pulsating.
Don't you wish humans had egg sacks where you would just drop one off? Here's Rob. Rob, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I remember I was listening to NEW back when Fez got a fly in an eye. It was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, he panicked.
It was a nightmare because I could feel the thing in there still moving.
I just remember Ron going, I had no idea what the hell was wrong with him. I thought he was going to get arrested.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, he was freaking out completely.
I had glasses on, so it's basically a windshield. How did it get in there and then underneath the lower lid?
I don't know how you do any of the things. When you said you had a fly in your eye, I expected the guy's, to have his crotch there.
It's not a zipper.
I don't understand with you, though, Fez. I don't know why all these things happen to you.
I'm a human no-pest strip. They're just attracted to me.
You and President Bush, the two things that bugs are attracted to. Hey, Jeff, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, fellas, welcome back on the air. Checking in from Florida. Hey, Bush had all the flies on him because he's so full of shit. It's not even funny.
Ouch. Just sad, huh, Fezzy?
Yeah, he just considers the president a big pile of dung. That a dung beetle would walk out there and carry him away down its hole last night.
So you're saying that a dung beetle, not as bad as a fly tail?
No, not as bad as a fly. Because a dung beetle won't come after me. It'll just go after shit. It'll take a dog's turd home with it for lunch. A big pile of dog crap is like a new restaurant opening up for a dung beetle. Oh, look, I don't remember this place before. We've never eaten here.
Here is Jason. Jason, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's up, fellas? First time, long time. What's going on? What about ladybugs? Ladybugs are nice.
Ladybugs are a thing that's bad luck to kill, Fez.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Because they kill other bugs.
I just don't like the way they open up like a Lamborghini.
They're bug cannibals.
Yeah, never kill ladybug, never kill a cricket, Fez. They're both bad luck if you do that.
A cricket will drive you nuts. You get one cricket like in your garage or something. It's amazing how much noise can come out of one bug.
You know what? One time one came in my Christmas tree and then was hiding in the house, and it was like having a smoke alarm go out. I was literally ready to light the house on fire. I was just totally freaking out. How you doing, Holly?
Hey, Holly.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a similarity in the name, but have you ever had chiggers?
White people are so scared of black people.
I just want you to know that Earl's here and so's Keisha.
I'm sorry.
I would love
sorry.
to talk to you about this at a different time at the meetings.
I'll send you a private email, Ron.
When's the next one?
You don't want chiggers. You get a chigger in your pants, you'll never get it out.
White people are
Tell
so
me.
scared of black people.
From what I understand, you get a chigger in your pants, you never go back. That's the way I heard it. That's the way it was told to me.
Well, you do it. You seriously get that itch.
All right, what exactly is a chigger, Fez?
A chigger I thought was kind of like a tick.
No, I think a chigger is something that gets in under the skin.
Ooh.
Like a small thing, like you can't even...
You don't know you have them until
yeah.
they've infested into your skin.
Right.
And you're
Oh, it's
ripping
kind of
your
like
skin
crabs.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
because
when they come into your neighborhood.
you can't even see them. They're almost like microscopic. And then you're like, oh, I have a rash. No.
All you see is the welts.
Yeah. Once they come into your neighborhood, they destroy it. Joshua, you're on Run Fest.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
Checking in from Idaho.
Ah.
Y'all were talking about ticks and things like that. I live in Arkansas, and a buddy of mine that came up to visit us from Louisiana, because that's where I was originally.
You just mentioned 3 states, and none of this matters. We're talking about bugs.
Well, point taken. Well, we go to a Buffalo River, which is a big scenic river. It's got all these bluffs. A lot of people swim in the river and stuff. Well, there's a lot of ticks that are prevalent in that area. Well, we told them to put on some bug spray and do not wear khaki pants because ticks are attracted to that color.
Right.
Well, he wouldn't listen. Well, we go to the river, and we come back home. We hear him screaming in the bathroom, and we knock down the door, and he's standing on the toilet with his asshole opened up, and he's looking at himself in the mirror. He's got 12 ticks all attached to his asshole.
All right, jeez.
He asked me and my brother to yank him off. We're like, no, dude, you're going to a doctor. We are not.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of friendship. There's no friend I have that I'd be willing to do that for.
I'd do it for you.
That's your dream, you sick bastard. That is your dream.
And don't you have to burn them off anyway? A tick?
Like
yeah. Burn them out?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because you don't want to tear them off because the jaws will stay in you. So you have to be very careful with that. You just can't rip it off. The head will pop off. And then its jaws stay in you. Here's Sean, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, guys, I don't know if it's an urban legend or not, but when I was growing up, we were told it was illegal to kill a praying mantis.
Yeah, praying mantis, I think they destroy other kinds of bugs, so it used to be illegal or whatever. This guy grew up in the... so I'm sure it was a big deal there. But I remember... Have you ever seen a praying mantis up close, Fez?
Never.
I was like little. I'm like 4 or 5 years old. And I remember I'm crawling around in the backyard. Me and my friends were like hide and go seek. And I come crawling around these bushes. And I come face to face with a praying mantis. And its ugly, disgusting face and head was so large. And its body was so long. And to me, it looked exactly like the aliens at the end of Close Encounters. Those just big, long legs and their face with the big eyes on it. I'll still have that nightmare to this day.
Why do bugs have to have such giant eyes on them?
I fucking froze. I just froze up. I couldn't move. I was so scared of this thing. I'd never seen one before. And it just looked... I actually thought to myself...
It's just so disgusting.
Oh, bugs are the worst. There's no president or anyone in the Senate that just doesn't say to themselves, we're the humans, let's take the planet and kill every bug.
I would have liked to seen that in the speech last night. President Bush saying we're going to rebuild a bigger, better New Orleans without bugs.
Oh, I would love that.
Then he could have his $200 billion.
Yeah, I'd throw $400 billion. And I'd be the first person living in the French Quarter.
The bugless quarter.
Bug-free. I'll tell you what, to me, the only true movie is that Starship Troopers. They know exactly what they're talking about. I'd like to get to the brain bug and destroy that.
It won't be long before bugs are shooting boulders at us out of their asses and destroying Argentina. Buenos Aires.
B.A. That's home, Johnny. We lost home. Here's Jeff. You're on Run Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
Check this out. I read somewhere that the average human swallows and ingests 50 spiders while sleeping in a lifetime.
Well, I read the same thing. It's 7. I read that was
7?
when I was a kid. At that point on, I started taping my mouth shut every night.
That one I can't even let myself believe. I know it's true, but I just can't allow it.
I lay myself down to sleep like the cop in Reservoir Dogs. I just tape up the mouth. I slice off my ear so I can't hear anything, and I get some rest.
You say my name is Marvin Nash when you do it?
Yes, Marvin. Here is Dennis. Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey.
What do you got, Dennis?
Hey, Ron. Hi, Fez. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, I was down in New York one day. I think I got stuck up by one of those chiggers.
All right.
White people are so scared of black people.
That's why they call it a rash of crimes.
They're always blaming the chiggers. Sorry, Earl. That drives you crazy. 2005, that's where we are.
We're in the 21st century.
21st century.
We can't get past it.
And chiggers are still to blame for everything.
I'm telling you, if Martin Luther King was alive today, he'd kill himself. Out of just yelling, he'd yell, "I wasted my life," and he would take a knife and cut off his own head.
He would assassinate himself, you think?
Well, it would be Harry Carey. Of just knowing that he failed. His dream was a failure. Except for in the case of Keisha, where she had a dream, she's going to sleep with a little white girl and a little black girl at the same time. Keisha, you've been with other women, right?
Yeah, once or twice.
Yeah, let's get those pictures up as soon as we can. White girls or black girls?
One of each.
Really?
I think.
Same time?
No, different times.
But you stayed on the DL? You were on the down low the whole time?
Pretty much. Well, one included was in a threesome. So
with a guy?
Yeah.
White guy or black guy?
It was a black guy.
Yeah.
But those days are over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now what does it feel?
Now it's just one-on-one.
One-on-one white guys.
Yeah. White guys, yeah.
What is your problem with women? How come you don't want to be around women anymore?
You know, it's just a thing that we go through. I was actually reading today how, more women have actually experimented with bisexuality than they have 20 years ago, or at least more women are reporting it.
See how easy you can do a setup, Fez? It's not that difficult.
It should be that simple.
So go ahead, honey.
No, and so I think it's really normal for teenagers to go through that phase, early 20 women, but you get old and you realize, I just want a penis inside of me. It's just what I want.
That's what Fez realized. I remember the day that he had that realization. It came to him like...
It was a birthday party, I believe.
Here's Super Cool. Super Cool, you're on the Ron and Fez show, buddy. How are you?
Hey, Super Cool.
Hey, Super Tool. How you doing, buddy?
Super Tool, not Super Cool.
You got it, man.
All right. Hey, Harry, look at me. See this thumb? I'm going to dig your eyeball out if you do it to me again. I'm going to call Billy Staples. I'm going to walk right out of here and call Staples. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Hey, man, I got a story about a spider. A buddy and I were putting in a jacuzzi-style tub, and the guy's crawled under the tub. He's down there, and he's hooking some shit up. I'm holding it up for him, and he starts screaming. And I have no idea why he's screaming. I'm thinking he's getting crushed, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, it's a fiberglass tub. How much does it weigh? He comes scrambling out. He's all bloody because, you know, the underside of these tubs is just raw fiberglass. And he's freaking out because there was a fucking spider under there with him. He said he's laying there with his face on the ground and a spider's coming right at his face.
Oh man. That's so
you know, from that point on, you know, every spider I found ended up in his toolbox,
sure,
in his pouch. So
I don't know if people, when they have a phobia thing like Fez does, I don't know if you can break that, you know?
I say no. And the spider, another hairy creature, another hairy bug, where it shouldn't be.
Hey, Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I was getting back to the chiggers. Aren't they the ones who ruined my movie experience at the theater in Brooklyn?
White people are so scared of black people.
Earl, I want to apologize to you for that.
Okay.
But there's no sense in talking back to the screen. I'm going to just get that out of the way. It's a waste of time, and it's annoyance to other people. And that whole, when you yell out, hey, don't go down there, he's in the basement, nobody can hear you. This thing has been shot some time ago.
The screenwriter thinks, yes, this extra dialogue would have been very helpful in these scenes.
Hey, Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, one out of every living creature on this dump of a planet is an insect.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's a filthy, filthy planet.
It really is. I'd like to sidewalk the entire place. Just sidewalk the whole damn thing.
It's just, and it's such an uncomfortable place, you know. Everywhere
Not
you go,
inside. It's an ice planet once you get inside and get near TV.
It's either too hot, too cold, too dry, too wet.
Too buggy.
Just a pain in the ass, this planet.
Fix it. Somebody fix the planet for us so it's not so disgusting. Is that too much to ask? What are we, cavemen, scratching around and with a stick in the dirt?
I think we are.
I'm done with it. Maybe I need to move over to Dumbo with the yuppies.
We're no better than Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Walking around with ticks attached to our assholes.
Would you please, Fez? I know you get to curse here, but you don't have to do it constantly. You're starting to offend me. Hey, Brett, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, Ron? What's up, Fez?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard Kanye West said that President Bush doesn't like chiggers either.
White people are so scared of black people.
Earl and Keisha, let me apologize for that. I didn't see that one coming at all.
The president should have just answered that back last night and say, I do so care.
Yeah.
I do so.
She said the only black person I don't like is Kanye West. I hate him. That's what he should have yelled out. And maybe dropped one of those chigger jokes that seem to be going over with some of the people in the Midwest. Does that offend you, Keisha?
No, not so much.
Even during sex, you like to be called that, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah. I know if you were with me, you better get used to it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. A lot of those things should be thought and not even brought back up.
Every now and then one gets loose.
Hey, RJ. RJ, you're on Run and Fez. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Hey, I thought Fez's hairy phobia was pussy.
He saw
and spiders.
He saw one when he was a kid. They always come back and pick on you, don't they, Fez?
Oh, they find a way.
Yeah, they find a way.
Let me get that one in before the show ending music comes on.